Hey Leo, hey, it's your girl Star with Star Tarot. I do thank you guys so very much for showing up for your career, money, and work forecast for the month of June. For those of you that continue to show up each and every time, I thank you so much for doing so. If you're new to the channel, I do want to give you a very warm welcome and let you know that everything done on this channel is done in love and light only. So I'm very excited, you guys, because you guys are the last reading. And I know that for some of you, you're straight offended, like, hey, why would you let Leo be the last? But then others of you, being the boss that you are like, yo, she saved the best for last. So I hope that that is the case. I hope that that is the case for you guys, Leo, okay? I've already meditated on some of this, so I do see some really good energy so far. We'll go through the rest of it, but let's go ahead and get into the preliminaries. Okay, number one, this reading is for Leo, for anyone that has Leo in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus position. Do understand that this will not resonate with every single Leo out there. So you're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that does resonate and simply leave the rest. The other thing is that time is fluid. So some of the events that do show up in this reading today could be something that you've already encountered in seasons past. Could be something that you're dealing with right now in your life as it is today. For others of you, you will start to see some of this, if not all of it, unfold in the months coming up. So this could be July, it could possibly be August. That is the way that time works. So depending on where you are in your fool's journey is exactly where you will fall in this. But again, this reading will not resonate with every single Leo out there. The other thing you want to do is use your own discernment. Use this platform and other platforms, and certainly when it comes to advice from other people that are in your life, as confirmation, as a guiding point. But at the end of the day, you and I both know it's up to you to make the final decision. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. I'm so excited to see what you guys are bringing to the table this month. Okay, right out the gate, I saw something that I liked a lot. Okay, Leo? It was the King of Wands. This is your overall energy, all right? So we're focusing on two houses right now. The second house, which talks about material things, talks about security. It talks about your assets, right? The 10th house is going to focus more on things like your career, your legacy, your life purpose. So we're going to get an overall energy about all of these things, and then we're going to break them down one by one. So your overall energy is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone that is so honorable. He does what is right for the masses and certainly for himself. He does the honorable thing. What I love about the King of Wands is that he is a free spirit. So he's going to express himself, he's going to express the ideas, and he's comfortable in his own skin. And Leo, that is why I feel like this is really who you are, right? I feel like you guys come out, you're very confident, all right? And you guys are easily expressive. But there's something different about it this time. I feel like not only are you expressing what's right for you, I feel like this time you're expressing what's right for the masses. And this is why it brings a little different tone to it. All right? So I do see this. And I ask myself, what has changed with Leo? Because although you've always been expressive, you've always been confident, there's like this tone where it's almost like you're speaking for the masses. You're doing what's right for the greater good of all, which I gotta be honest, a lot of times you're doing what you gotta do for you, and it's like it or leave it. And maybe not so much in a negative way, but I feel like this time you've opened up just a little bit more of your heart, a little bit more of your giving in this season. So when I went to clarify, we did get the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, as you know, is someone that cuts shit out that no longer serves him or her. And so when I looked back at your reading in my mind, I was thinking there was a lot of chaos that was around you in the month of May going into June. and you cut off a lot of dead weight. And I think once you cut off that fat, it gave you a lighter disposition. It made you feel like you could breathe again. It made you feel like you could walk out freely with your confidence, because I think that there was a little bit of anger because you felt like you were smothered. Okay, you felt like you couldn't spread your wings. You felt like everything that you said and did was criticized, where it never really bothered you before. It bothered you this time because it was always being thrown in a negative, and you were in tight quarters. There was a lot of people around you that were in the negative, and honestly, Leo, were against you. So I feel like at this point in time, you cut off a lot of that, and now you feel like you can do the honorable thing, not only for yourself and for others. And I think there's a sense of gratitude for the people that did understand during the darkest hours that you have encountered as of late. So I see you as being very free, very light, doing the honorable thing, having some loyalty towards some people that you felt were loyal to you. So with that being said, I commend you, Leo. I really do. Now, when it comes to work, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is another great vibe that I'm getting from you guys. I feel like for some of you, there have been some higher ups in your work that have come to you to commend you for a job well done. If they haven't come to you, Leo, I feel like they're speaking to others to say, hey, do you know what Leo did? Can you believe how fast Leo is getting this done? Look at the quality of what Leo has produced here. So I almost feel like you're like the talk of the town. It could be right into your face. It could be right behind your back. When it comes to your work environment, I feel like people see the quality of your work. They don't underestimate it at all. And I feel like they are appreciating you from afar, or possibly letting you know to your face, which is amazing. So I'm also saying that there could be other offers from other companies. I see emails, I see calls for interviews. You're looking really impressive right now to a lot of people, and that is a positive, okay? But yeah, I feel like this is a job well done. Some of you are up for raises, bonuses, because of the work that you have put in. Now, I did do a little bit of clarifying, and I loved it. I loved what I saw. We have the Five of Pentacles, and I'm going to keep it in reverse. Sometimes I usually turn it right side up just so I can, read it and you guys can see it. But I want you to see how you went from the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold, not having any resources, right, to the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like in seasons past, you did feel like you were isolated, or that you need to isolate yourself. You did feel like there was a level of rejection or gossip or something, people up against you, okay? But then it was like you waited for your ships to come in. I feel like for some of you, again, I feel like you were like, you know what? I'm going to isolate myself, and I'm going to do what I need to do for me. And I think that a lot of you did that, all right? And you waited for your ships to come in. And for some of you, you're still waiting for your ships to come in. And you are going to hit that Ten of Pentacles status. So if you are still, feeling like you're on the outside, and, you don't have a lot of money or a lot of, options when it comes to work, that sort of thing, just know, if you're not there already, the Ten of Pentacles is coming. And you are going to get out of this isolation. You are going to get out of, this not having resources, not having money, and just wait until your ships come in, because it's definitely going to equate to the Ten of Pentacles eventually. So I hope that's a little encouraging to someone out there, okay? So let's take a deeper look here. Deeper look, please. guess. You guys are doing it. So the end result here is the star. All right, the star card. This is very amazing because, again, this is telling you do not lose hope. This is telling you that, you know, whatever's coming is destined to come. So you guys just need to hold on. For some of you, you are the star. Again, you guys are the star of what's going on. Okay, you guys are looked at as the literal star. Okay, in your company, within the work that you're doing. So just know that all you need to do is keep the faith. Okay, some of you have to take a leap of faith. And yeah, you're waiting for your shifts to come in. There's a perfect opportunity coming in for you, Leo. Just know that, okay? So beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. So let's go ahead and move forward. Let's see, what do I want to use here? What do I want to use? I'm letting the cards speak to me and tell me what they want to do. All right, let's go ahead and use the power deck. I'm going to look at the power deck when it comes specific to work, and sometimes it flows into a little bit of career, but let's see what they have for you. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. All right. We're going to take this one. This one surfaced first. Okay, it's called Illumination. It says, as darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is the time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living on the perimeter of your consciousness. An idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation. A place within you to begin life. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. It is then that the muses of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. Take responsibility for your work and your life, and then illumination will follow. Wow. I mean, it's just like the star, you know. You guys are being illuminated, okay? You're being illuminated, and I feel like this is what needed to happen. You know, a lot of you were in a situation in the month of May, in June, in the beginning, and some of you are still there, where you're feeling like you can't really move. You're feeling like you can't really breathe. But you're going through a process here of activation, which will lead to illumination, all right? And so it begins here. It begins here for you, Leo. But there's definitely some great things to come for you, okay? Definitely. I can feel and I can see it. All right, so let's move into career. Now, with this deck here, this is the life purpose, and I tell people all the time the life purpose deck is a very unique deck because there are some specific, you know, life purpose suggestions, that sort of thing. The difference between a job is typically something that we do just to make money. Maybe it's not, you know, the most favorite thing we would want to do, something that we might not want to do forever, you know, but a career is something that you really usually have like a passion for, you're really good at, and it really is something that you should be thinking that you could do for a long period of time, if not forever. Life purpose is something that's always there within inside of us, and so your life purpose should really be the thing that drives you into your particular career. Okay, because you want to wake up and feel inspired and motivated by what it is that you do every day. Your paycheck should literally feel like a bonus to what you're doing. So, if you're still trying to find out what it is for your career, maybe there'll be some confirmations here, some suggestions. A lot of times people think, oh, I just do that for a hobby. Well, guess what? Some of you don't realize that that is your life purpose that you can turn into a career. Some of you want to know, am I in the right career? Is this what my life purpose entails? There might be some confirmation to that for you today. Some of you are still searching really, really searching, you're still in jobs, or you're going to school. There could be some guidance in here for all of you here. Okay, so again, pick up what I'm putting down that does resonate and simply leave the rest. But let's see what we got here. This will speak specifically to some people, and not so much to others. But there are some cards in here that could certainly speak to the collective as a general. Okay, so don't go clicking off and saying, oh, this isn't for me, I don't like animals, don't do that. Don't do that. Just hang in there, Leo, because there's something for everyone. Okay, first card out, love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. Yeah, so for a lot of you, no matter what it is that you're getting into or are into, studying, trying to start, whatever, for you, it has to shed some light and love, okay? That is the life purpose for a lot of you. No matter what it is that you want to go into, if it don't shed light and love, it's not going to work for you. And that you'll know if you're a person that no matter where you go, you're always shedding the light. You're always bringing the love. Okay, you guys know that you guys do that a lot, You guys do shed a lot of light because you are really expressive. You do tell the truth. And you guys are known to be very loving, Leo the lion, all those sort of things. So you guys have to be doing things that you love to do. You have to be doing some things where you can express yourself, educating people, bringing things to light, that sort of thing. Next thing, you're on the right path. All right, so for some of you that literally are going to school or just got into your career or have been into your career for a long period of time and you're questioning, you'll know if this is resonating with you. If you've been questioning if you're on the right path, it says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So if you are going to work and it's your career, or you've started a business and it's going well, don't second guess yourself. A lot of times you're second guessing yourself because your mind is not adjusting to the positive change. All right, keep going. So I want to just encourage you guys to understand how you know if you're on the right path or not. A lot of times we don't know, but all we simply need to do is talk to our angels, okay? Ask them. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. All right, so if you don't know and you're so confused, talk to your angels, all right? The other guidance that we have here is oracle cards. This has been coming up for a lot of different zodiac signs. Some of you are light workers in your own right. Some of you have been thinking about starting your own business that comes to do with spirituality. Some of you have been thinking about doing your own YouTube channels. Some of you are just using oracle cards and spiritual works to get your guidance, okay? Whatever it is, however it fits to you, you're on the right path, okay? If you need that guidance, remember I said at the end of the day, it is your own discernment. It's your own decision to make. But if you're looking at this from a standpoint of starting a business or a career that has to do with oracle cards, this might be your confirmation. Some of you are thinking about just selling them. Some of you are thinking about opening a metaphysical shop. These cards don't come out much, like the oracle cards and the crystal and the spiritual teacher, but they've been coming out quite a bit. But I think that a lot of people are getting woke in this type of spirituality, so I'm not that surprised. But for some of you, let go. All right, some of you, it's time to let go. It says walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So for some of you, it don't feel right. It's not going right. It's too excruciating to get up each morning. You're going through hella bull, let it go. If it's something that comes to career, that you've been trying to get off of the ground and it just is not getting there. If it's a business you've been trying to start and this has been going on for years and years and years and years, all right? You might want to let that idea go, step away for a minute, and really, really try to hear what your higher self is trying to say. Maybe you need to do it a little bit better, a little bit different, or go in a whole nother direction. But don't fight against the current when it comes to your career. This should be something that comes easily to you. It should be something that you're great at doing, something that you wouldn't mind doing for free. And like I said, totally forget about the paycheck because it's that enjoyable to do. You're that passionate about it. All right. So some of you have just got to let go. Some of you are thinking about it too hard and overlooking what is being told to you from your higher self. Those are the ideas that are coming to you and saying, hey, you know, you're really good at this. Hey, I really like this, but I couldn't make a career out of it because it doesn't make a lot of money. All that, what you're thinking, like if you're trying to tell yourself, you know, your purpose ain't your purpose, that ain't going to work. So some of you got to let go and step back and right back to this. It's time for you to talk to your angels. Time to get some higher information, higher wisdom from the divine, because some of you are talking yourselves right out of your purpose, and some of you are going into all these different careers that have nothing to do with your life purpose. So it's time to figure it out, okay? So here we go. I hope that helped y'all. I really did. All right, let's get some guidance here from the Starseed Oracle, which is one of my newer faves. Here, let's see what they have to say. A lot of people are like, how do I find my purpose? And I'm like, your purpose is always there. You just got to sit down, be quiet, pay attention, and it'll click. It's always with you. It's waiting on for, you know, it's just waiting for you to, you know, wake up and decide to hear it. All right. So what do we have? Yep. First one that flipped is baby steps. It says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yeah, some of you just got to take those baby steps and really, really just do it. Because I feel like for some of you, you know what it is, but you're, again, talking yourself out of it. It's baby steps. You have to use your own intuition before it's all planned out. Just, you know, take that leap of faith. This is what this star card was talking about, taking the leap of faith. Okay? All right, so let's go into this here. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, some of you literally are on a whole nother level. For some of you, this won't even make sense because I'm someone that is into like the whole star seed, past lives, all that type of stuff. But for some of you, you are having a harder time down here on this thing called Earth because you have such a large life purpose, a life journey that you don't even remember. Okay, you don't even remember you've signed this contract to come down here and do such a great, big, huge thing. Okay, and this is why these little, you know, jobs to you, you know, this is why this career and trying to figure it out seems like, you know, what is it all for? Because you have a bigger purpose. Okay, so I don't know who this is for, but I know that you're watching because I can feel your energy. And if you've been feeling like, you know what, this world is so effed up or this is so crazy, I don't even feel like I belong here. If you start questioning yourself about like, do I even want to be here? Do I even want to be in the United States of America? Do I even want to be in, you know, India? Do I even want to be here? Like, do I even want to be here anymore? And it starts off slow. First it's, you don't even know if you want to be in your job. Then it's, you don't even know if you want to be in your city. Then you don't even know if you want to be, you know, in your country. And then it's like, what does this all mean? You know, what is life? those questions. Some of you have a bigger purpose, and so it's more difficult for you guys to figure this out, okay? But you do have to tap into your higher self and ask your angels and ask for divine guidance, because your journey is definitely more unique than other people's. Okay, so whoever that's for, I hope that makes sense. Okay. um yeah, you also got this other card. It's called I Remember. This is again talking about a soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, and this is one of the things that we do need to um, always keep in mind here, is that there is your reality, and then there is a reality that's going on in the rest of the world. But now it's time for you to figure out what you want your reality to be versus what is really going on the outside. Um, if you're not someone that's into like, the law of attraction, there's a lot of, universal laws. I encourage you to get into the universal laws and things like that, because they talk about how you can literally manifest your own reality. And I think this is what the message is here for you today, Leo, is that you can manifest whatever reality that you really want. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's time to do that. I think that you guys have tried to fit yourselves into this regular smegular life, and it's simply not working for a lot of you, because it's not going to. All right, you have your own thought of how things should go in your life, and it's time that you activate that within yourself. So look into the universal laws, law of attraction, manifestation. All those things go hand in hand. But I think that this will help you move forward when we're talking about, career and life purpose and that sort of thing. All right, so I am going to get some guidance here, some angel guidance. And lastly, this card, I didn't know if it wanted to be a part of this, because there was so many cards that came out for you guys. But it's illuminating over here on my left hand side, and it said, yeah. So this is instruction from the elders. Okay, this is definitely you going really, really deep. The elders, are definitely for those of you, again, that have a journey that's very specific, significant, etc., etc. The elders are saying, literally, it goes deeper than what you're thinking, and it's time to get, spiritually awakened in order to be able to tap into what the universe has for you. Okay. Another thing I do want to say that they're showing me is that, everything that we're seeing with our own eyes, okay, isn't necessarily the end all be all. There's a whole nother reality that we can manifest. And I don't know why, Leo. I don't know if there is a clan of you out there, if there's someone out there that needs to hear this message. But yes, it's time to create your own reality. It's time to make some headway for yourself. And you are guided and you are protected spiritually. So all you need to do is just take the time to listen and ask for the guidance. But let's get some angel guidance right now. Okay, before we look at your money. Leo. Angel guidance, please. All right, so we have pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. See, I was telling y'all earlier, when y'all were trying to figure out, what is it? What am I supposed to do? What are they trying to say? Just pay attention to the ideas that come to you. A lot of times you think that you came up with that, or you're like, oh my God, where did that come from? Those are your angels trying to give you some advice, trying to give you some guiding points. Yeah, and the things that you're thinking. Sometimes, you know, you'll change your mind on something, or sometimes you'll be like, why am I thinking this? This is guidance from your angels that are intervening to help you steer you rather into the right direction, aligning to your life purpose, which gets us back into gear here. The next card is life review. It says take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Yeah, they want you to review your life, okay? Some of you, there's going to be some major changes. Some things that you've been doing before are now going to get shifted. Some of you are going into new directions. So they're asking you to review your life, or a life review is coming up, and it's like, okay, time out. We need to do what we need to do here. So, yeah, be expecting some changes here. Be expecting some changes, Leo. But it's all going to be for the greater good. Trust and believe, okay? So let's move into your money. Let's look at your money, your money, your money, your money. All right, money and finances for Leo in the month of June. Out it comes. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. All right, so I feel like something new. Ooh, yes. I'm so excited for you guys. Okay, so this is new energy definitely coming in. Maybe some of you have already experienced this, so you're like, okay, you're knowing exactly where I'm going with this, okay? But some of you haven't experienced it yet, but it's good. This is a time to enjoy life's pleasures, okay? Because this is literally just the beginning. This is what I'm hearing. It's just the beginning, okay? So there is some good things coming your way. You are now going to be able, there's going to be something that changes here with this life review. And for some of you that are, having this leap of faith, some of you that are literally being looked at as the star in your workplace, you figure out your next career move, whatever it is, you literally are going to be able to enjoy life's pleasures, okay? The reason why is that the King of Pentacles energy, yeah, you guys are going to be making a lot of money. Now, I am going to say this to you because I do see the Knight of Pentacles here. There could be a little bit of delay before all of this money comes to you. There's going to be hints of it here and there, okay? Here and there. But for some of you, you're not going to see the complete flow. I'm thinking like mid to late July, and some of you August. This is going to be a leading up, okay? Because the King of Pentacles is someone that works really hard, has gained a lot of resources, has gained a lot of money, is now able to give back because he's just accumulated so much. And everything that he's gone through, he is now able to give to charity. He can show you how to invest. He is just so generous because he has so much. And Leo, this is where you're headed. This is definitely where you're headed. Now, this won't be a quick downfall for a lot of you. It's not like you're going to literally wake up and you're going to, have, hundreds and millions and thousands of dollars, just sitting at the foot of your bed. I feel like you're going to make some headway based on really, really understanding what your life purpose is, looking at your skills, taking that leap of faith, and just moving through life as, a free spirit, okay? I feel like this is going to start to open up the doors. You're going to be vibrating on a whole nother level. And so little by little, you're going to be growing and accumulating and opening up more doors of opportunities and allowing more energy of resources and money to flow in, okay? But like I said, this is over some time. But in June, this is that activation I'm talking about. It's going to be activated in the month of June because the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's sure enough going to get there, okay? It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time. But you're not going to be without. It's just you're just going to be here and there. But eventually you are going to get to that King of Pentacles status. Okay. Now, all you have to do, Leo, to get there, the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you just got to focus. Because the Ace of Pentacles is like the ultimate coinage, right? But you get there because it also represents focus on all areas of your life. And as long as you're moving in love and light, like we've seen in here, as long as you are moving along in this realm of light and love as a purpose as a whole and having some real focus, you definitely are going to get to the King of Pentacles status. And that's what I see for your money. Okay. I see it so clearly. It's right there, Leo. It's so exciting. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and Wisdom of the Oracle. Exciting. Yes. Maybe you guys were the best at, being at the last. Yes. I love this fork in the road. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, it's the fork in the road. But the fork in the road is actually something very positive, because you're no longer going to be moving through the past. You haven't quite got to the future yet. And this is why this also symbolizes the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You're right there in the middle. And it's like the universe is saying, hey, what are you going to do, Leo? Are you going to go back in time and live through your past experiences the way that you've done things before? You don't know what is to come. Are you willing to take that leap of faith to see what's new for you? Because you can't stay here. You can't stay in the middle of the road. Okay? The universe is telling you, you can't stay here. You got to get the hay up out of here. You can go back, you can go forward, but you can't stay here, bro. Okay? That's literally what they're saying. So, now is the time for you to figure it out. But you also have to pay attention here, okay? The universe is telling you, if you move forward, I'm telling you right now here on the channel with the Oracle cards, okay? I'm telling you right now, if you move forward, if you take this leap of faith to move forward and to do things differently in love and light only, you will be the King of Pentacles. So if you're confused about it, I'm giving you your first clue, okay? They're telling me to give you the first clue. If you're confused about which direction you need to go, if it's a brand new something or other, if it takes you into the possibilities of the unknown, it's time to move forward. Because you've already done that before, right? You already know what that is. That's called comfortability. That's called insanity. Doing the same things over and over and over, okay, is going to get you the same results. Although you're thinking, this time it'll be different. This time it'll be different. Some of y'all keep going back to the same jobs, back to the same relationships, okay? Back to the same old behaviors. See, it's time to do something new, Leo. It's time to do something new, okay? So, let's go ahead. I'm about to close out here. Ooh, this is so exciting for you guys. This is new energy for you guys, Leo. I love it, I love it, I love it. Soul Journey deck, speak to us. What is it that we need to acknowledge? What is it that Leo needs to acknowledge? I thought that one was going to come out. Okay, that one is it. And this one here on top. It says, where can I create more space? Okay. It says, instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Okay. It's time to make space here. All right. More space for you to be able to sort some things out here, okay? So keeping yourself busy and doing all this and doing all that, It's not allowing your creative side to flow through here, for you to hear what the universe and your angels and your guides are trying to tell you. All right. The next question they want you to ask yourself is, am I letting fear stop me? Okay. Are some of you allowing fear to stop you? You know, I was, done wrong when I did this, and last time I went here and put the. Are you afraid of the unknown? Possibly. Okay. But you guys, come on. You guys are the courageous ones. You guys have to sally forth here now. Again, fork in the road. They're asking you, like, are you afraid to go forward? Are you afraid to take this leap of faith? Not you, Leo. Absolutely, right? No way, Jose. Like, how could you? No. So it says, are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it is up to you to see that by taking action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you shall become. Come on now, Leo. Come on now. Shh. Listen, let's see what Leo needs to focus on. They said you're in need of a hero right now. So that's who you shall be. Okay. And I think this is what this is all about. You being this honorable man, and you doing, and when I say honorable man, I'm talking about man or woman. Okay. That just so happens to be the card being the honorable man. But, if you need to be the honorable man or the honorable woman, it's time for you to do that, okay? And it's time for you to rise above all of the obstacles that you've been through. It's time to shed your light, but in love. If you do it within love and within courage, man, y'all will be so unstoppable. I'm trying to tell you, because honestly, Leo, you're dope. You know what I mean? So, like, what I don't understand, I guess I can't give y'all a pass to be fearful, because I kind of don't look at y'all as human beings when it comes to this fear. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what they were saying here. Like, y'all are cut from a whole nother cloth. So for y'all to have fear, it's foreign to me, because you guys are courage. You know what I mean? You guys are expressive. So it's like you guys have to remember who you are, okay? So if there's anything that's making you feel anything less, Leo, it's time for you to remember who you are, okay? So let's see. All right. What you need to focus on is prayer. It says, no matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask, we are listening. Man, is that not what we were just talking about? Okay? All you got to do, where are we? All you got to do is ask your angels, okay? They said they're listening. You just have to ask, what is it that I need to do? Where is it that I need to go? Okay? All right, Leo. Y'all did y'all's thing with the last reading, okay? This is the last reading of the day for this series, the career, work, and money, It's been rather enjoyable. If you resonated with any of this, please go ahead and comment down below. If you are interested in a personal reading, please email me at healingtarot1111@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to let you know of all the services that I do provide, and I do have specialty readings. But if you're just looking for a general reading, those readings are at $33 till the end of the month. But again, if you want more information or need information on all of the other services I provide, that email again is down below. All right, Leo, I can't wait to see what y'all do with this. So I will see y'all on the other side of your very next reading. Till then, Leo, bye-bye.